super high-speed video. Yay, I'm getting him on the video.
I'll be your guide.
I don't want my picture.
Why not?
Huh?
Why not?
Because I don't have my sunglasses on.
You need your sunglasses?
And I look like I just got up out of bed.
Oh my. I woke up like this. Hashtag I woke up like this.
It's easy.
No. I mean, it's nice, but you know, how many pictures can you take of rice terraces? Right? I'll take one of, take one like this. Sideways. And I think it's good.
And they can even do some rappelling if they want.
Yeah.
Or skydiving.
Or bungee jumping.
Bungee jumping as well. Mga ilang oras pa po ang sa kanin? Oh my, I'm afraid you got nothing to explore for today.
Huh?
It would take us 2.5 hours.
3.5 hours to get
Yeah?
there? Wow.
2.5.
Wow.
But
Our
anyway,
3-day trip has turned
we're
into,
already having our tour on our way.
yeah. 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 That's good.
Yung palang kanina, sabi niya, parang na tayo nagtutur. Kasi nagaganda yung sasakyan. Why do you want to stay there? No! Wild chicken of Sagada.
Even if the company is already destroyed, you don't have the right to pick up the bond. They want to go back to nature, so leave the bond here.
Oh, so nobody's gonna touch them anymore.
And they are the one who search at least for them.
Creepy.
We're no trail.
Okay lang po mga ganyan sa lalaki. Doon pa rin kataas yun? Wala ka, yan. At kung ilakad lang, ba't walang step?
K-I-L-O-N-G. Hello, Rodney.
Good morning.
Good morning from Sagada Mountain Province.
From Philippine.
Particularly from Quintapan. Oh my.
Chair in a fetal position.
Wow, parang mummification.
Yes.
But
Then-
you call it sinangadil.
Yes. Then the bonfire front of him and the elders surrounded. Because we started that because of the tribal. We have a tribal war before.
What tribe is it that does this?
Tribal war.
And is there a specific tribe that buries their dead hanging?
Yes.
What is the tribe? Sagada.
Kuya, what do you call Sagada tribe? Alpay ba yun? Sabi sa akin.
Hindi po. Kasi po, every barangay magkakaroon if we wake the sick.
I see.
Because we don't have the anong tawag doon? We
The
don't.
authority. You know, the authority to do it, right?
Authority.
No?
Yes, we don't have the authority to say that
Person is dead.
person is dead.
Oh my. Yeah.
And
Lichen.
but this one is taking Sumaging cave is the best. Yeah, because there you can see the rock formation.
I see.
One, two,
Frank.
another.
I love
One, two.
And then hanging caves we have shown yesterday. There's a name. That was the birth name. Here in Sagatan we have
Go.
infant baptized.
Oh, okay.
Baptized in a picnic. In
Joke.
Of course not. Don't you ever. Our ashes down to.
What's the name of the cave?
It's Sumaging Cave. We're now heading down to Sumaging Cave with Mr. Ronnie Barrett from Florida, USA. He's 87 years old. So this is the Sumaging Cave. Look at the beauty of the cave, which is 1,000 years old. Wow.
We can go down first.
Yeah. Hmm?
Is he down here?
Come on, guys. Yeah. You gotta be careful. It's steep.
This cave has three parts. The first part, slippery. In the second part, watery. That's why we have to remove our flip flops. And the third part is we have rappelling.
Wow. Perfect.
Yes.
Yes. Exciting.
And we
Really? Why?
comes like nandun sa baba, we call it
Stalactite.
stalactite.
Natural.
All natural.
Yeah. We now do the spelunking.
Very good.
Okay, wait.
This one.
Nice, lots of
Lots of disturbing and
Grupo mo muna. Grupo muna, grupo.
Ibaba mo kunti yung ulo mo, sabay labas dila.
Why not? Can we do like this?
Sabay labas dila. Yan, labas dila, sir.
Wow, look at that. Grabe. Let's go home. Gawin it's easier now. Grab the balo yun. Now, what makes it the route? Huh? thing. It's so cool. This is real, and that proves it. Get a video with Get the falls. There it is. I got a beautiful falls. It's another story. So that this time it's the greenhouse. I didn't even one of the best. Will you get? Please go there. Huh? You go there.
Nagasan kong kasama.
And where's the mother of pearl? Where's the mother of pearl? Maybe.
Yeah, it's embedded. That's what
Embedded.
that shiny stuff is.
Okay. Palawan.
shells.
Quezon,
I
Palawan.
found them in the ocean.
And look at this one. Armor. It's an armor. Shields. And what is this?
I think they put that, look like bells. They put
Saddle.
around the neck of the
Saddle wood metal
horse.
Oh my goodness.
Water buffalo. So they, I'll show you my etching.
Oh my goodness. Welcome, Rodney.
Oh my God.
Welcome.
I want the top bunk.
Yeah.
See, and
Okay.
then after you get in, you put a stone against the door so nobody can get in. So, got a stone.
Maybe you can wear that one if you want.
I just farted.
You just farted. Wear it. Yeah, why not?
No. No. They got it tied down.
Welcome to our mansion. Come on, guys. Okay.
Oh my God.
You gotta be careful. This is not Sumaging Cave no more. No.
Stop it.
Yeah, this is not Sumaging Cave.
Yeah?
Angle first. One.
Angle one. Angle.
Can I take a picture of you with him?
Huh?
With him?
Next to
Sir,
him?
pwede mo picturing ko siya kasama ka?
You're my friend.
Yes, sir.
What's your name?
Jojo, sir.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you, sir. Okay, you can have your conversation while I take a picture.
My name is Rod.
Thank you, sir.
I'm from Florida.
Florida.
You got it?
One more.
It's a nice park.
Yes, sir. First time in the Philippines, sir?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Thank you, sir.
Very nice. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. Ah. Oh my God.
Sex. Oh my goodness.
You're really fucking good.
Oh no.
You popped my cherry.
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna pop yours.
It's walking.
Or elongated.
Why not? Maybe.
I'm gonna draw on a dinner tray. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it.
No, he's in a race.
Give me about 10 minutes.
And there's the other one. There you are. Having a rest. And he's almost there.
A couple of them.
Oh, really?
No, they're just green lizards.
No, they're screaming faggots.
Sailfin water.
Look at it. Wow. And even there. Go on. See? My goodness.
Got a whole track of them.
And this. Hey, Slider. Hey, Turtle, come in here. Your dad is here. And there are your moms. And there's your dad. That's your mom.
This is your picture taken with that tree.
Come. Oh my.
Close up with his teeth.
Yeah. It's moving.
Say, help me, I can't close my fucking mouth.
Alright.
Throw me a chicken or something.
And it's moving his eyes. Look at his eyes. Oh no, he's looking at us.
Saying anything.
Come on. Oh no.
Close it now. They should take it with you.
What?
Banana.
You look like him.
In the front.
Mhm.
I'm gonna get you.
Yeah.
Look at it. Yeah, I'm gonna get the fuck out of this place. Oh no.
Come on. Oh, even the.
Bone here, goat.
Oh, okay. Oh man.
I was gonna sit up there, but I don't think. Probably why they canceled the dinner train. Too bad weather. The girl on the phone said there was high winds too. I didn't know.
Oh my goodness. He's eating something. What you're eating?
What's up?
You little primate.
Daddy's home. What? Oh, you're pissing. Jeez. Hanging on the fence, just peeing like nothing. Like nobody's home.
Oh my. There's the other one. He's in a hurry.
Oh, you don't play in my piss. Oh God, I need some.
Look at his ass.
Hemorrhoid ointment.
Oh my. So hot. Come on. Oh my, they're fighting. The other one. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at it. Oh my goodness. Hi! You're not here to sleep. You're here to entertain us. Yeah?
You posing for the camera?
He's shy. So that's good.
Look at your face on it.
Oh my goodness. Look at his face. So ugly.
It's huge.
Alright. It's coming. It's coming. So that's the Palawan bird camp. Come on. Come on. Dude.
Muscovies.
Hmm?
No, they're not Muscovies. They're ducks.
Yeah.
Should they put their tails out? We used to have some running wild in the neighborhood where my daughter was living in Florida. They used to run wild around the neighborhood.
Oh my, you see that? That's a croc. So there's a big crocodile inside.
Huh? Huh?
Oh my goodness.
Wombat. That's the Gallinule. Purple one. We got one low. You see?
Yeah.
He's saving the other one. Pigeons.
Yeah. What is this one doing?
Singing for the supper.
Will you shut up?
Guinea hens. They lay eggs.
They are all variations of chicken. eagle.
Bald eagle. Hey there. Yeah. That's if you knew what the sign from there is.
Oh, that's
Look at the sign.
Are you trying to impress me? What? He's calling. Nice. So this is the Philippine serpent eagle. What happened? Wow. The Philippine serpent eagle. The Philippine serpent eagle together with his friend.
Protected. Security detail.
The white-breasted eagle. Oh my goodness. What?
This guy's classic.
Yeah.
Take a picture.
Pelican.
It's a peafowl. Indian blue peafowl. Indian blue peafowl.
Oh my, can
There's wing spread.
wow, I cut. Oh my goodness. Oh my. So went up.
Yes, freedom.
Friends.
Those are painted multi-color stores.
Yeah. What are you doing?
My leg is stuck. Take off this thing. Undo my freaking leg. Yeah. Just let me off this thing and you'll see.
You can't move. Holy crap. Okay. The beast is made of Manila. Yeah. Rod is walking.
Takot naman.
Turn away. Turn away.
Natakas ka pa ah. Yan.
Doesn't want to stay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Ah, kuya. Tao. Yan lang kuya ang alimasag eh. Tay, magkano daw to? Yung alimasag mo? Konti.
Yeah.
Wonder where Ronnie is.
Come on.
Should be here taking a video of me.
Oh.
I don't see him anywhere.
What? That is Rodney along the Ross Boulevard. white guy and the black one.
Gnarly.
Sixty, 70, 80. $19. Oh my God.
And it
On your knees.
no.
1972. It's one of the sites you want to see. World Trade. Okay, I'm ready. Taking a movie?
One sound.
Not happy.
What?
It's gone. It's hanging down on the ground. He's wanting. He wants some pussy. Were you taking a video of me saying that?
Yeah.
318. You need the country code? 011.
01 is
01.
US.
01.
US. 047 is Germany. 063 is Manila, Philippines.
It's a Muscovy, I think.
What?
That one, the last one, last up, I think it's a Muscovy. With the white on its neck. And the green head.
Redneck? Not the redneck?
Redneck. Working out.
Yeah, it does.
Good. Occupied by the Japanese. I got a picture of it farting. Yeah. Used as a when I was in Venice, Italy, we went north to Padua, the cathedral there, and they had a thumb of St. Anne in an enclosed case.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's filthy.
Hmm?
It's filthy, dude.
Yeah,
Could have cleaned
because
it.
it was old.
Could have cleaned it.
Why? It can be.
He was a particular man. Manila Bay Malecon. The Manila Bay Malecon. I'm videoing you.
No,
I am. Yeah. Taking a video. I already told you that.
and I'm documenting you.
Hello. You got a minute and 30 seconds already.
Yeah.
I want to get some waves over here.
Come on, Roger.
I'm taking a picture of what's on your screen.
What have you got?
Huh? Let me see. There it goes. Okay.
Yup. See me? Yeah.
See me now? Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Look how beautiful, baby. Until everything shows.
Get the Ferris wheel behind.
And by the 19th century up to 1946, we were under American rule. American rule of the country were briefly interrupted by the Japanese occupation of the country, 42 to 45. So, in other words, if any Filipino was a soldier during the early 19th century, he would be under the American Armed Forces. And the American Armed Forces in the Philippines was known as the USAFE, United States Army Forces of the Far East. Finest among them were known as the 91st Coastal Artillery, or the
Okay, this is the 5K run at the seaport on Sunday morning as we head to the dock to take the boat out to Corregidor. Wow, a lot of people. What was that? Lots of runners and walkers and whatever. The color rim. Happiest 5K on the planet. So this is the port area. Bit of a weird.
Look at them. No, should be like that. Hold it. Okay, maybe that's enough.
That's enough.
Yeah.
That's enough.
Really?
No.
So that's a Trump.
Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Donald Trump.
Because they were originally assigned in Shanghai, and when China fell to the Japanese forces, they were sent here to the Philippines, and they were sent here in Corridor. And when they were sent here in Corridor, they were immediately assigned to defend the coastline of Corridor. Since they were on the coastline of Corridor, and they were in an open area, if bombs starts dropping, they would be the first casualty. So that's why they had to do something. They started digging caves like the one to the right side. That's one of the 85 caves that utilize those caves in a different way. They put inside Japanese wayside boat with 250 kilogram bomb inside, and the sole purpose of the boat was to ram enemy ship and explode along with it. This was called the Shinyotai. Shinyotai was the naval counterpart of the kamikaze. Kamikaze were known are defined in English as flying wind, when Shinyotai meaning area for the designated swimming area of the enlisted man, because right to the left side, that would be the designated swimming area of the enlisted man. Enlisted men are Master Sergeant Go. Right behind that gate is the 1,000 bed hospital. That is where the second wounded had been brought during the war. And the tons of bombing corridor only on one day, killing 20 people, injuring 80, burning all wooden structure, and Corridor, Corridor is not the only island at the mouth of Manila Bay. There are 5 islands, namely Lamonga, Corridor, Cavallo, El Fraile, and Carabao Island. Already, I still owe you 3 more fortified islands. Could you please look to the right side? The province of Cavite. That would be the landmass to the right side, that would be Cavite. If you look at the map, that would be Cavite right there. 6 to 7 miles away from Corridor. And if you look at the closest island to Corridor, that would be Caballo Island, or the Horse. The Americans armed that island with 26 guns and mortars, renamed that island Fort Hughes. And if you look in between the 2 mountains, you'll find an island, right? And that island is the Carabao Island, armed with Americans with 20 guns and mortars to rename. In between the 2 islands, how many ships do you see?
None.
No, ships.
Oh, okay.
Some would say 3, 4. Well, those are real ships right there to the right near Carabao Island.
1, 2,
But this
3.
structure right here, that 25 feet solid armor, so 25 feet solid transport drum, sometimes referred to as the unsinkable ship, sometimes referred to as the impregnable drum. You see, March 15, 1942, the Japanese hit 100 times, but it did not sink. After all, it's not a ship of water. Luckily, a group of Filipino right there were able to find a spring that enabled the people in that place to survive the ordeal. And I would like to emphasize the people who surrendered here in Corridor were never ever part of the death march of Bataan, because the peninsula of Bataan surrendered April 9, 1942, when Corridor 100 Japanese soldiers assigned here in Corridor. After the retaking, only 22 of them were captured alive, only 20 surrendered 10 months after the people died here in Corridor, between 10 to 20,000. You'll find out later as we continue our tour of the island. And could you please look to the left side, you find right there the Japanese garden, and to the right, you find right there a Japanese goddess for mercy, to the Chinese goddess for fertility. And as you look right in front, again, this garden, and also in this exact place is where the Americans buried about 4,500 Japanese soldiers after the war. And since, wait for a while, after the island was abandoned. And since the island was abandoned, forests grew on top of the cemetery. And everybody had forgotten that there was a cemetery right here in front of me. That long-lost cemetery was only rediscovered when an American veteran from Bataan was able to acquire a picture in Portland, Oregon, and that picture, it was a garage sale in Portland, Oregon, and that picture shows
Mm.
Expansion. But after, building the tunnel 836 feet long, they realized they can make laterals. And it became storage. If you look to the right, you find right there, that would be the 1932 map of Malinta Tunnel. It was substantially finished 1932. Now, main tunnel right in the middle. Right there, see? Oh, please, could you please stay in the bus? I'm going to go down for you to better understand. Okay, stay there. 836 feet long. It is 24 feet wide, 18 feet high, with 24 branches. These are called laterals. Each lateral interconnected by a smaller tunnel right at the end. Yellow dot indicates where we are. Second lateral from our position, that would lead you to the 1,000 bed hospital. If you take the main tunnel of the 1,000 bed hospital, it will take you out the north entrance, the one you saw earlier. Right? We'll be entering here, exit the other side. Now let me go back to the bus. The world's second only to Malta. This building right here was built 1915, and it houses the 60th Coastal Artillery, or the Anti-Aircraft Regiment. And it houses the enlisted men. If you look right in front, you'll find right there. Don't go near, just don't go down, okay? And I will tell you more about the middle side barracks.
I'm Ron. You're Rodney.
Yeah. I'm Rodney. So this is the barracks.
Picture of the text. Can you zoom in on it
Yeah.
with your other camera? It's gonna look the same no matter where you go. No, it's not. Huh? I told you.
Yes, we're coming. This is not a tour in the park.
Marine Regiment were housed. It was assigned as their barracks by the time they came here to Corridor. I mentioned earlier, the 4th Marine Regiment were assigned to defend the coastline of Corridor. The idea is, if you were assigned to defend the coastline, you're never allowed to leave the coastline, right? Even if bomb starts dropping, you have to stay at the coastline. So, they would think, who died in trying to take the island of May 5, 1942, died in the hands of the 4th Marine Regiment. Let me tell you, almost 4 months of bombings here, there was only one time the Japanese tried to land the island. That was May 5. And for you to understand what happened in that event, you have to understand the guns of Corridor. You see, it is almost impossible to tell the history of Corridor without knowing its guns. Because as General Douglas MacArthur had said, Corridor had told the story through the battles of its guns. You know, Corridor was armed with the Americans with 56 guns and mortars, 3 named Fort Mills, and 23 gun batteries. And to avoid confusion, let me define some military term. Let me first define a gun. A gun is any weapon that had a projectile, and this projectile must be propelled through a cartridge. And what's the difference when you mention a mortar, got shorter barrel and higher angle of fire? Look right there. Those are guns with shorter barrel and higher angle of fire. Those are mortars. And those are 12-inch mortars. When you say 12-inch, that would be the diameter of the shell. You see, you measure the caliber of a gun by the diameter of the shell. Are you familiar with a 9mm gun? 9mm got a 9mm thickness of a shell, right? In this case, it is a 12-inch shell. And an example of a shell is right there, the green metal over there. That's a 12-inch shell, right? Now, the gun right there, it fires about 45, the standard rate is 45, 1 round for every 45 seconds, right? But since they cannot load it all at the same time, well, it's 1 round per minute. They have to load it twice at a time and fire it in salvo. Now, the gun fires 360 degrees in all direction, and if you notice, the gun battery is located on a pit. How can the people here see you? About 10 minutes in the area. Let me first tell you that there are 2 types of shell that can be mounted in this mortar. First one is a deck piercing shell, the other one is anti-personnel. That one right there is the deck piercing shell. It pierces the deck, goes inside the ship, explode, destroys ship. The other one, anti-personnel. Hits the surface, explode, eradicating any personnel in the area. You know, if we have time, I might be able to show you a live anti. It's a few meters from the ground, about this high. There's a roller, you can actually take it from inside all the way down here to the shell daddy. Okay? Now, the shell daddy got two wheels in front, one wheel behind, and somebody's gonna push the shell daddy all the way to the backside of the motor. I'm gonna push this one out of the way, please.
Okay, sir.
And imagine
You may.
Okay. You can put a maximum of 10 cartridge behind. 6 pounds each, right? Depends on the range. And this one is a bridge block. If you're familiar with a gun, it's a firing pin for smaller guns. Big guns, bridge block, okay? Hands right here, close it. This one goes here, trunks it, bridge block turns, locking it. There are two ways of how to ignite the cartridge. One electrical short circuit, and one manual. If you look right here, it's a coil. It kicks. As it kicks, the kick ignites the cartridge, launching the shell to the other side. And lastly, please come here with me. I'd like to show you the board, and please be careful, it's wet. Don't split it, okay? Please be careful. Walk slowly, that's it, okay. First of all, if you look right inside the board, that will be the right lane. Ladies and gentlemen, those right lanes spins the shell as it leads the battle. Spinning shell, more stable, covers more. 1890. Ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at an 1890 model gun. Look down here. 1903, right? It was made 1903. And the war was 1942, 41. They were using only that one, this one, and that one was working during the war. Remember this date. May 2, 1942, a barrage bomb was dropped in this area. And creating that bomb crater, destroying that mortar, destroying that part of the building, destroying that mortar, leaving that mortar the only.
Guys,
I'd like to show you details. Okay, here,
akala ko
I
di
will show
mo.
you why I'm sure this was the last gun working here. Okay? I'm gonna go down.
Oh,
Okay? Oh, there's a snake. I'm kidding.
no.
Could you please come closer here? Look down here. See this one? That's where you connect the bridge block.
Oh my God.
Three-gun batteries. We only seen one. Oh, just in case it hasn't sickened yet, let's put it in the kilometer. 20.
It's a deja vu. You could feel some kind of deja vu.
Yes. My neck.
And don't you ever cry?
Can't stop.
You can help.
Regular.
I can see you're bald.
Dito na lang ikaw.
The 59th Coastal Artillery, commanded by Colonel Paul Bunker. As you look to the left, look at that insignia on the wall. That's an original insignia of the 59th Coastal Artillery right there.
That's it.
That one, that's an original. And the 59th Coastal Artillery were commanded by Colonel Paul Bunker. He was the American officer who pulled down the American flag and up with the white flag of surrender before 12 noon of May 6, 1942. I will tell you more about that later. Quickly taking of the island because it took the Japanese landed paratroopers here, and when the Americans were able to land paratroopers here, it surprised the Japanese so much they were able to kill the commanding officer Akira Itagaki, Captain Akira Itagaki. And the details of landing, how they landed, how hard the landing was, well, I believe that would be better discussed or later after lunch. Would that be a good idea?
Yes.
Because we are going to go. I will tell you after lunch. Right? For the meantime, from this point all the way to the lunch venue, we talk only about lunch. Okay? Is that a good deal? Okay, so no more talk of history for the moment, right? Again, no amount of history would ever matter if you're all hungry. So, first of all, first the venue. The venue is the...
Oh, I'm getting dizzy.
We're on our way up to the lighthouse.
I wanted to climb up that. Yeah. You have to do a selfie.
You just wait.
I'm waiting.
Shut up, Rod.
You're taking a video.
Yeah. I'll take a video.
Senor.
You just wait.
Senior, not senor. The goat. They're cute. I love baby goats.
We're talking about the ruins, not the goats.
The goats would jump all over on the farm.
Oh,
They would jump all over the hood of the trucks and the cars and stuff. They were so funny. The goats, man.
Everything tells about the old corregidor.
Oh my God. Look at that tree. Wow, that's beautiful. Take a video of that tree. Wow. And then the memorial over here.
The World War I bomb-proof structure.
Try it. Wow, this is nice. Look at the view.
Nice and peaceful.
Yeah. Video.